Welcome to NFL Week 5 picks. Now, I missed last week. I was pretty busy last week, and I didn't get to make my picks. I was pretty upset about that, but I had to do what I had to do. So, I don't think I did too well with my picks. I mean, I made the picks. I just didn't have time to make the video. But let's do it now. All right, so today's game, Vikings being at the Packers. I have the Packers winning that game. Sunday games, Bills versus the Lions. I have the Lions at home. Ravens versus the Colts. This is kind of a tough one to call. I've been going against the Ravens, and they've been proving me wrong every week. I want to pick the Colts, but I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I picked the Browns to be the Titans on the road. I have the Bears beating the Panthers. Every time I pick the Panthers, they lose. And I'm looking for Jay Cutler to bounce back after that last game, so I'm picking the Bears. I want the Texans to beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys have not convinced me yet. They have not convinced me yet because of the fact that, everyone's giving them like tons of credit for beating the Saints, but the Saints have Rob Ryan defense, and the Saints have always been terrible on the road. After winning the Super Bowl, they've never been a great team on the road, so I am still not convinced in the Cowboys. Not yet, anyway. Steelers on the road against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, I want to pick the Jaguars because Blake Bortles is now starting, and he's already talking smack about the secondary of the Steelers, so I'm looking for that to kind of fire up the Steelers for this game. So I'm picking the Steelers. The Bucks are going on the road to face the Saints. I have the Saints because the Saints are at home. That's every time the Saints are at home, I'm just going to pick them. The Falcons go on the road in New York to go against the Giants. The Giants look like they're back in form. Falcons, they're on the road, and I thought they would beat the Minnesota Vikings, but that didn't work. So I have the Giants for that game. Rams going to Philly to face the Eagles. I have the Eagles for that game. That's an easy one. Cardinals versus the Broncos. Pretty tough decision here. My first thought would go with the Broncos, but the Cards have been playing well. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the Cardinals are going to win this game. Chiefs versus the 49ers. I'm biased. I have to pick the 49ers. All right, the Jets versus the Chargers. I think the Chargers being at home is a good team. I'm picking the Chargers. Sunday night game, Cincinnati Bengals versus the New England Patriots. They got smacked around by KC, but KC is a good team at home. A lot of teams are good at home this year. I mean, teams are good at home regardless, but they have they have the noise factor. So I already knew, I had picked the Patriots to beat the Chiefs, but I completely forgot about how loud that the crowd is, and plus how good the defense is when they're at home. So, but you know what? I think they're gonna take a L here too. So I'm gonna pick the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Patriots because their defense is not that great. Now, the Washington Redskins at home versus the Seattle Seahawks. I think, now, you know what? Seattle Seahawks defense would be too strong for the Washington Redskins, so I picked the Seahawks. And that would conclude my Week 5 picks of this week. I'm going to definitely try to keep this going on all week. I wasn't really happy for missing Week 4, but I'm going to get back on things, and I will see you guys next week. Peace.